Jerry.
Anything stirring, Pat?
No, not a thing, and I'm not. Did you read Sue Walker's story on the gambling racket?
Yeah.
She's not pulling any punches.
I know she's not. It's got me worried. Kid's foolish trying to fight Banny Martin, Lefty Ross, and that mob.
Somebody's tipping her off.
Who?
I'm not a mind reader, but she's a jump ahead of us every time. How does she do it?
You got me, pal.
Why don't you put your foot down and stop her?
What do you think I'm doing?
The trouble with you is you don't know how to handle women.
Yeah, and I suppose you do, eh?
Right up my alley.
Okay, Casanova, give out.
Well, the first thing you got to do is show them who's boss.
I tried that once.
Oh, so that's it. Well, let me tell you. If I was the guy she was going to marry...
You're not, and I am, so let's forget it.
Well, I still say that if you should...
Homicide. Lieutenant Brown. What? Shooting at Lefty Ross's? Yeah, we'll be right over. What are you going to do?
I'm going to tip off Sue.
Oh, no, you're not, you chump. This is one time we're going to lose her. Come on. You double-crosser.
Who's on the wrong end of the gun at Ross's?
Jimmy Clark.
Was he killed?
Yep.
Like Sue was right when she said the gambling war was about to break.
What's the matter with that dumbbell ahead of us?
Crazy.
Give him the siren.
Traffic cop in sight when you want one.
What's this? What, you come to run him into the curb?
Leave it to me. Pull over! Pull over! Get out of the way! Pull over! Get that car out of the way! Pull over!
Why?
Why? What I'm telling you to.
I can't. I'm in a hurry.
Don't you know what a siren means?
Sure, you dope a vampire.
Sue Walker.
Glad to see you.
Where do you think you're going?
The same place you are, Ross's.
Oh, now listen, Sue.
I'm listening, dear. But before you tell me, it might interest you boys to know that you're heading right for a truck. Now, what did you say, Jerry Valley?
Turn that car around and get back downtown.
What did you say?
I said turn that car around and get back downtown. Well, turn off the radio. You're not going to Lefty Ross's. I don't want you mixed up in this affair. I said I'm not going to have you mixed up in that.
What are you screaming about? I can hear you.
Oh, step on it, bud. Let's get out of here. Okay, Sue.
Thanks, Murphy. Read about yourself in the paper tomorrow.
I'll have to do that. I'd like to break that gal's neck. I'm sorry, darling. If I hadn't had to come here on business, you wouldn't have been in this mess.
Oh, that's all right. Isn't that Sue Walker of the Gazette also?
Yes, it is.
I suppose that means publicity, doesn't it?
If she recognized you, Gloria, I'm afraid it does. Keep an eye on her, Lefty, and we'll slide out of here as soon as the homicide squad get out.
I'll see what I can do, Ensley.
I might have known if there were a murder, you'd pop out of the inkwell.
Hello, Jerry, darling.
Never mind that parsley. Where'd the shooting take place?
Inside.
Anything been touched?
No, the two coppers were passing. Heard the shots and came right in.
I want to talk to you later.
All right, Timothy, take him inside. Good.
No soap.
Well, you can't keep me out.
That's what you think. Don't let anybody in here.
So the fireworks have started, huh, Lefty?
Just an accident.
Want to be able to convince the DA of that?
Sure, why not?
Well, I just thought that seeing you and Vanny Martin and Jimmy Clark were here together, he might make something out of it.
What's wrong with that?
It's no secret the three of you were fighting to control gambling in town.
That's where you're wrong. We were all pals.
Don't kid me, big boy. Don't kid me.
So you're still here, eh?
Well, didn't think you could lose me that easily, did you?
I've said it before, but this time I mean it. I'd like to break your neck.
Now, Jerry, don't make love to me in public.
Where are you going?
See who the gal is Vanny Martin and Ensley are trying to hide over there.
Gathering of the clan? What does it mean?
Nothing.
See what you can find out from the rest of the people. Well, Lefty, looks like somebody put the finger on Jimmy Clark.
Think I'd be dumb enough to bring him to my own place to get rid of him?
Be a smart thing to do.
Quiet. What do you got to say?
You know as much about the killing as I do.
I bet he knows more. I forgot.
Hello, Brown. Hello.
Boo. You can't get away without having your pedigree registered, Miss Cunningham.
Does it have to be printed?
I'll give you a break if it's at all possible.
I wouldn't like Mr. Sutton to hear about it.
DA's kind of sweet on you, isn't he?
There isn't very much you don't know, is there?
In my job, you have to be on your toes all the time.
I don't know anything about this murder. Really, I don't.
For your sake, I hope not. Well, come on, let's join the party.
Vanny. Say, Jimmy Clark was called to the telephone while you were talking? That's right. What was the conversation about?
Jimmy wanted to unload a couple of good spots he had.
You mixed up in the gambling racket too, Ensley? Just to the extent of representing Vanny and Lefty. The legal end of it, you know.
Since when is gambling legal?
Shut up. Sorry to find you mixed up in an affair like this, Miss Cunningham.
Not any sorrier than I am to be mixed up in it.
You haven't a thing to worry about, darling. I see, Lieutenant. At the moment, I wouldn't know. You don't. Who telephoned Jimmy?
The waiter said it was a woman.
Who was she?
I don't know.
You know, he closed the door when he answered the phone. Maybe he got bad news and committed suicide.
That's a thought.
Well, if he did, he must have swallowed the gun and coughed up these two shells. Let me see the rod you're carrying. I don't carry one.
If you're thinking of booking us for carrying these, don't. We got permits.
Satisfied they ain't been fired?
Yeah, you're in the clear. Temporarily.
Learn anything?
Nobody knows nothing.
They never do.
Have you any objections to our leaving? No, but I don't want any of you to leave the city.
Do I get that break?
Right.
Thanks.
What do you think of her running around with Ensley when she's practically engaged to the DA?
You're a woman. Figure it out. I'm busy.
I sent for you, gentlemen, for the express purpose of giving you one last final warning. Gambling is controlled in this city and state by you men. I'm hereby notifying you that gambling in all forms must stop. You've been paying protection to somebody for the privilege of running wide open. Take my advice and stop paying it. I know you have influential friends among the politicians, but this time they will not be able to help you. During the last couple of weeks, I've been approached indirectly to play ball with you, to shut my eyes to what is going on. My answer to all those propositions has been no. If you're sensible, you'll realize I mean business.
Mr. Sutton, we have a lot of money invested in equipment, leases, and...
I'm not interfering with a legitimate part of your business.
You know we can't pay the rent we do without the take from gambling.
I didn't bring you here to argue. The choice remains with you.
Isn't there some way we could get together on this, Sutton?
You know the law as well as I.
Cigarettes?
No, thanks. That's not my brand. What I said goes. Gambling must stop.
Ain't you being a little tough on us?
Everything lawless and corrupt in this state can be traced to men like you. Within 48 hours, every gambling house that is now running is going to be padlocked. And they're going to be padlocked permanently. Just make up your minds, gentlemen, that this time you're going to be closed and closed for all time. That'll be all. Good day.
Good away, Pat. Well, he seems to mean what he says.
Sutton's a splendid man. That's why I supported him. I must go and congratulate him on his courage.
See you again, Mr. Cunningham.
I'm backing every move he makes from now on, so you're going to see quite a lot of me around
That's
here.
fine.
If we had more men like Cunningham in this town, the police would be able to really do something.
Guys like that mean well, but they get in your hair. Homicide. Ballistic report in the last killing. Yeah, all right. Go ahead. I'm listening. You say the rifling's the same? Thanks. That makes 4, all killed with the same gun.
What's the matter? You got indigestion?
And I thought women could gossip.
How did you get in here?
With your key.
She must have picked your pocket.
Oh, now, Pat, you know I wouldn't do that. You dropped the key when you paid the dinner check last night. So today, Goodriddle and me brought it back.
Whoever said you can't live with him or without him really had something.
How much of that DA talk did you hear?
My little pink ears didn't miss a word.
You can't print it.
Except doesn't pay me to get news. They just like to have me around.
And you know reporters were allowed at that meeting.
So that gives me an exclusive and maybe a bonus. So long, Jerry.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Not so fast. What do you think you're up to?
The other half of the story is waiting for me at Vanny Martin's 59 Club. Any objections?
You're mixing up in something that's liable to pin back those pretty little pink ears of yours.
As long as I'm engaged to a great big He-Man detective like you, dear, I'm not afraid. That'll hold you for a while.
I'd like to break that girl's neck.
Yeah, bending her back to kiss her.
Shut up.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Get
sir.
out of my chair.
So you see, I'm only using Vanny Martin and Lefty Ross's face.
Do you have any idea who's behind them?
No, that's why I'm cracking down on the small fry, hoping to bring whoever it is out in the open.
Arthur Ensley is my attorney. I wonder if I can get any information from him.
I doubt if he knows. But even if he did, ethics wouldn't permit him to talk.
I guess you're right. They'd probably pay him 10 times as much as I do.
Maybe we'll get a lead.
Well, I'm anxious to do everything I can to help. You'll keep me informed as to developments, won't you?
Naturally. And I'm depending on your assistance when things begin to break.
Call on me for anything.
Miss Cunningham is outside.
We'll have her come right in.
Yes.
I wonder what she's doing down here.
We're going to dinner and then the theater.
Well, Dad, I didn't expect to find you here. Has he been breaking the law, Dick?
Oh, on the contrary, he's helping me enforce it.
That's nice. I was in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop in, save you the trouble of running out to the house.
No, it wouldn't have been any trouble, but it does give us more time together this way. I'm just about ready to leave.
Oh, don't let me rush you.
I'll phone you tomorrow, Sutton.
Yes, do. Things should start happening soon. Pardon me. Yes?
Lefty Ross is calling, sir. He says it's very important.
I'll talk to him. Hello, Lefty?
When I got back to my place, I found a wreck. No, I'm not signing any complaint.
If you won't, there's nothing I can do.
They can't do this to me and get away with it. Anyhow, I can see the handwriting on the wall. If you'll protect me, I'll split the gambling racket wide open.
Be ready to talk.
All I can guarantee is your safety. You'll have to stand trial with the others.
No, I ain't worried about that. You got nothing on me. Is it a deal?
Yes. I'll have Gary Brown and Pat Dugan pick you up and bring you to my... We'll say about 8 o'clock tonight. How's that? That's 3rd and Rampart. All right? Goodbye.
There's a real break. I'll say it is. It's wonderful. Any objection to my being present?
Well, I can't think of any.
Oh, our date.
Our date that was.
Never mind, dear. There'll be plenty of other days.
I know, but I'm disappointed.
What do you say to all of us having dinner at my house? Maybe we can catch the 2nd and 3rd act.
I'd love it.
I'll call the house and tell them we're coming.
Richard Sutton's home. Yes, Mr. Sutton. 3 for dinner? I'll take care of it, sir.
By the way, I'm having an important conference at 8 o'clock. Arranged to have all the servants out of the house. Understand?
Well, you can depend on me, sir. Yes. Evening Gazette? I'd like to speak to Sue Walker, please.
Then why fight booze then?
I don't, only periodically.
And that's when you get into trouble.
Well, right, exposing the deadly liquor on the humans.
Hooey. What about tonight? What do I smell?
Well, there's something I ate.
Bet you're stuck with it.
Lefty Ross is coming at 8 o'clock to safe in the library. Duck into any of the other rooms. And remember, you're on your own. If you're found out,
Okay, dear.
don't call me back. Gone. Flies. Oh, the door. Oh, come right in, gentlemen. Come right in. Take a gander around outside, Pat. Mr. Sutton's expecting you, sir.
Why the audience?
I didn't think you'd mind.
Well, I do. Get him out of here.
We have to have a witness.
The copper here will be enough.
I'm sorry, dear. You'll have to excuse me.
That's perfectly all right.
But certainly, we don't want to interfere. Come here. Tell the truth, my man, and you'll be taken care of.
Save it.
Well, I'm going upstairs.
See you soon, dear.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Bring me a drink.
Immediately, sir.
Before I spill anything, there's one thing I want understood.
What's that?
That I get time to scram out of town before you make a move.
And if I don't agree?
I don't talk.
What do you think?
Sole chance.
I'll say I am. What do you say?
If you'll let me send an officer with you, I'll say yes.
Okay.
Hello? Yes? Lefty Ross? I'll call him.
All we want is the name of the person or persons behind the gambling in this town.
I'll tell you that and more.
Here's your snort, Jim. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Down the hatch, muddler.
What, sir? You're drunk.
Slip of the tongue, sir. Slip of the tongue.
Get out of here. I'll talk to you later.
Very well, sir. You're one on the phone, pal. Use the one in the study.
Who knew you were coming here?
A friend of mine who's arranging to get me out of town.
Don't call me that.
What are they doing in there?
What does it look like to you, Jerry?
Sit tight. We'll get what we want. Shot through the heart. The shots must have been fired through the window. Who phoned Lefty, Worcester?
A woman. She didn't give her name.
What's the hurry?
I've got to get to the office.
What's the shooting about?
They got Lefty Ross.
Holy smoke, nothing doing about face.
Oh, Pat.
Look what I found trying to make a getaway.
What brought you here?
A tip that Lefty was due to spill the beans.
That's impossible.
In the newspaper article, Mr. Sutton, nothing's impossible.
Who tipped you off?
You know better than to ask me that, Jared.
Don't tell me or I'll...
Break my neck. That headline.
Shut up.
Always the perfect gentleman.
Take her out of here, will you?
Read the Gazette in the morning for the latest news.
Nice sap she's making out of it.
That ink slinger would make a sap out of herself for a front page story.
Good morning, boys.
Morning.
I have a surprise for you, Jerry.
Not going to tell me Lefty Ross has come back to life.
No, he's got it in the clay pigeon. But he wasn't shot.
What?
He was poisoned.
How?
I don't know. But the autopsy showed he was dead before the bullets hit him. Here's the result of the autopsy.
Odorless and tasteless. Works on the membrane of the nose and mouth.
Boss had a drink, didn't he?
Yeah. And Worcester served it.
He drank plenty himself, and he's still alive. Or was the last I heard.
And he wasn't around when Jimmy Clark and the others died.
Were they poisoned?
Yes. We discovered it when we exhumed the bodies.
Oh. Looks like we have an invisible killer.
When we find whoever knew Lefty was coming to see me, we'll have the murderer.
The only ones who knew are Cunningham, his daughter, Pat, and Tyler and myself.
How about Worcester and Sue Walker?
Worcester. This Higgs, that's where she got the tip. She knew him before he went into the pen.
I wonder if you're right.
Of course I am. There's no doubt about it. Wait till I get my hands on that gal.
Don't tell me you're going to break her neck again.
No, just break her.
Be careful, pal. She's dynamite.
Yeah, every paper in town but the Gazette's going to get this poison story. Give me the Chronicle, then the Express, the Globe, and the Graphic, and hurry. Oh, boy. Hello, Chronicle? This is Lieutenant Brown with the homicide.
Hello, my wolf in sheep's clothing. That goes for you, too. Listen to these headlines. The Graphic says, Lefty Ross poisoned. Gazette report false. The Chronicle says, police reveal Sue Walker's hoax.
Oh, save your breath. I know him by heart.
That's what I thought. What are you laughing at, you big ape?
Well, the girlfriend's got a sunburn.
Yeah, the blitzers are coming out.
Well, where's the salve?
You won't need any. You'll get over it.
Sure, just the same as I'll get over writing society junk.
You mean you've been taking those police assignments?
Can't you understand English?
Oh, gee, that's tough.
If that's the case,
Why didn't you give me that yarn, Jerry?
Well, I don't know. I suppose I should have, but, well, I wanted to teach you a lesson.
You didn't have to make me a laughingstock for everybody on newspaper.
You know me better than that.
Someday, you're going to dig a hole so deep you'll get lost.
Mm-hmm. And you'll help me out.
Not on your life. I'll cover you up so you stay there permanently.
No, come on. Will you listen to me? Sue, I want to talk to you.
Make it snappy. I'm in a hurry.
No, don't feel bad, Sue. You know this end of the newspaper racket's no place for a woman. First thing you know, you'll end up on a slab in the morgue.
You two mugs put it over on me this time, but I'm not licked. I'm going to find out who's behind these killings, and the first you're going to know about it is when you read it under my byline.
Have it your own way, sweetheart. You might as well know that I'm going to take you down a peg every chance I get.
Oh, you are, huh? Well, I'm like a rubber ball. I bounce right back, like this. See that he gets a bill for destroying public property.
Are you all right, Jerry?
Oh, boy. What a gal.
Well, I'm glad to see you, Miss Walker.
Maybe you sing a different tune when you hear what I have to say.
I doubt it.
I'll come right to the point, Mr. Cunningham. As you probably know, I've been investigating the murders caused by the gambling war.
Yes?
Well, the trail leads indirectly to you.
Why, you must be mistaken.
I have evidence that proves I'm not.
What sort of evidence?
What do you know of the Sterling Realty Company?
I
thought so.
What has this to do with murder?
Plenty.
It's beyond me.
From all I've been able to learn, you are absolutely opposed to gambling.
In every shape and form.
Then why has most of your property been leased for that very purpose?
Lady, you must be out of your mind.
No, I'm not. Here's a partial list of your real estate holdings. Don't bite. Take a look. Gambling's going on full blast at every one of those addresses.
Can't believe it.
True.
I'll have this looked into at once.
I thought you were smarter than that, but you reformers are all cut out of the same pattern.
Now, what do you mean?
If you're on the level, somebody put something over on you. The minute you start investigating, you tip them off.
But what else is there to do?
You have a list of gambling houses. Let's select one of them, get the actual evidence, and then go to the district attorney and demand action. Now, Vanny Martin runs the biggest, the 59 Club.
9 in the red. Well, Sue, kind of lucky tonight, huh?
That's right.
See, that's lucky for you.
Oh, no use pushing my luck too far. Yes, come in, Sport.
All right. That's 435, Sue.
Not so bad.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. All right, boy.
Thanks for the contribution, Granny.
Don't you ever get tired of slumming?
Just thought I'd drop around and see whether the DA closed you up or not.
Yeah, nobody's closing me up.
Number 32 in the red. Good evening, Mr. Anderson.
Good evening.
Cunningham?
Yes.
Have a stand?
Yes.
That Cunningham gal gets around, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So does Ensley.
We get a play from all the best people. Tell them where you got it.
I'll give it a headline.
Number 31 in the black. Nice. All right.
Bill said to tip you there's going to be a raise.
Okay.
When I framed this raid with your father, I certainly never thought you'd show up.
Well, I must warn Arthur.
Things go off according to schedule. You haven't much time.
I'll hurry.
Your attention, please. All right, stop the wheels, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to announce that we expect some visitors. Now, if you'll all remain calm, pick up your chips, you can all leave safely by the side door.
You can't get out that way.
Move right back. That's all right. Move right back. Come on, please, everybody.
You better go out this way. You'll flash this police car if you stop. Oh, Peter, you're really being a jam.
Step back, please. Everybody. Step back right in the room, please.
Get back.
Right back.
Looking for the girlfriend?
Yes, have you seen her?
She has half the sense she was born with. She's making tracks for home.
I'm glad her father didn't see her.
You ought to get a hot foot for bringing her to a place like this when you know the heat's on.
Danny wants to see you, Inslee.
You'll excuse me?
I'll go with you.
You got no right to do this, Cunningham. Complain to the district attorney if you don't like it.
You want me, Vanny?
Yeah, so do I.
At your service, gentlemen.
Can a guy bust in on me this way?
Legally, no.
But actually, yes.
Take a tip, sister. See nothing, hear nothing, and say nothing.
Sorry, but I'm not one of those three little monkeys.
Maybe someday you'll wish you were. What are we going to do about this?
Well, talk it over like sensible people.
There's nothing to talk about. This place closes. All right, men. Take the people outside and make out your regular report.
Well, don't be hasty, Cunningham. After all, you're both clients of mine. We should be able to reach some kind of a conclusion.
Yeah, well, I know my rights. And I ain't giving an inch.
We'll get together over this in the morning in the office.
Not on your life. We settle this thing right here and now.
Well, I'll see what I can do with Vanny.
Mr. Cunningham, I didn't think you had it in you.
This is only the beginning.
Oh, I can just about make my deadline by phoning. Is it all right to break the story?
Play it up as big as you like.
Figure.
Cunningham's pretty hot under the collar.
Well, if he gets away with this, we're going to be in hot water.
Reformers in the Rapids are difficult to deal with.
Try and stall for time.
He won't fall for that.
Well, he'd better, if he wants to stay healthy.
Well, Vanny has a long lease, and there's nothing in it prohibiting gambling.
This place is a public nuisance. You know how I feel about gambling. Why'd you tell me what was going on here? And all these other places that I own. I want every one of those places closed.
You're going to throw a lot of money away.
I don't need that kind of money.
Do you realize that you're going to step on a lot of toes? Gambling is big business today.
You should know.
I do. I'm in close contact with it. Professionally, of course.
Well, in that case, you can hardly appear for me in court.
It would be rather difficult.
Very well, then. I'll get the district attorney.
Waiter.
Bring me a telephone, please.
I'll put the call in for you.
Never mind.
Hello? Give me the district. Give me the district. Quick, some more.
What happened? Is he dead?
I guess the excitement of the raid must have proven too much for him. Squid, notify the police. No, phone from my office.
Say, Vanny, that newspaper dame's getting away with the phone. Stop her.
Taxi! Drive me to police headquarters, quick.
Hey, my taxi, don't let her get away. All right, break it up. Keep moving. Come on. Break it up. Break it up.
Well, put me someplace, will you?
Well, now what have you been up to?
That's the first time I was ever serenaded with lead.
Who shot at you?
Oh, brother, you got me there. Did you get a call from the 59 Club?
Yeah, somebody dropped dead.
That somebody was Cunningham. And I don't think he dropped dead.
What?
I'm convinced he was murdered.
Listen, honey, you sure none of those bullets hit you?
Yes, dear, and for your information, I wasn't dropped on my head when I was a child either.
Where'd you get this phone?
Jimmy Clark and Lefty Ross were telephoning when they were poisoned. So I put two and two together and stitched the phone.
Hey.
Wait a minute. I think she might have something there. Honey, I'm proud of you.
Our phone has something to do with his death.
I'll take every phone apart before I use it. Gotta hand it to you, pal.
Say, Sue's the one that raked the big hand. Goes against the grain to admit it, but you were certainly a jump ahead of us all.
Thanks, dear.
Gal, you're a marvel.
Not so bad yourself, Patrick.
Jerry Brown in.
Yes, sir. He's in his office. Here's some messages for you.
Sue, what's this I hear about an attempt to kill you? They tried it all right. So from now on, the little lady goes out of circulation.
Not on your life.
There's no ifs, ands about it this time. You do what I say.
I haven't said I'd love, honor, and obey you yet, darling.
No, but you're going to.
You're taking a lot for granted.
You can hear a lot easier inside, Tyler.
Well, I was only making a personal point.
Yeah, I know. We want to talk to you.
Well, I was only making a personal
Yeah? Here's how word got out that Lefty Ross was going to your house the night he was murdered.
What have you to say?
Nothing.
Maybe after a few nights in the cell, you'll feel different.
Make sure no one gets to him.
Why?
Take him out of here and I'll tell you.
Okay, Pat.
I'll try to drum some sense into him. And we'll do that with a club.
Well, what's rattling around that funny little brain of yours?
Plenty.
Go ahead, spill it.
For once, Jerry, I'm serious.
It's about time.
Unless nothing's in the paper tomorrow, I'm going to be on a spot.
How'd you like me to get it there for you?
Can you?
It's a cinch. Lieutenant Brown, give me the broadcast room. Stopping can do anything. Broadcast the general alarm to be on the lookout for... What kind of a car was it?
A black sedan.
Black sedan. Occupants are wanted for the murder of Sue Walker, prominent newspaper woman of the Gazette, who was shot outside of police headquarters tonight. How many are in the car?
All I saw was the car and a vision of myself stretched out with a lily in my hand.
No, I don't need it anyway. I'll give you the license number and description of the men later. Get this much on the air right away. Papers will pick that up and you'll be as dead as a mackerel tomorrow.
Will they broadcast it right away? But isn't everybody who has a chance to hear her own death notice?
I always told you were the one person in the world, honey.
So are you.
Wanted for the murder of Sue Walker, prominent woman reporter of the Gazette. Wanted for the murder of Sue Walker, prominent woman reporter of the Gazette.
Satisfied?
Perfectly.
Well, you're going to take a run-out powder and disappear until we clear things up?
No, I'm in the clear now. They won't be watching me, so I'll be able to go my merry way without interference.
I always knew you were smart, baby, but this is one time you overstepped yourself. Told you I could do anything.
What are you going to do?
Broadcast the report of your death was somewhat premature.
Oh, don't, Jerry, please.
Listen, baby, I want you alive, not dead.
Well, how long do you think I'll live if they know I'm alive?
I can break your neck for getting me into a spot like this.
Gosh, it's good to hear you say that.
I mean it.
No, you don't, Puckett. And anyway, I won't be in any danger. Really, I won't.
You've heard of people wanting to have their cake and eat it, haven't you?
Oh, Jerry, I'm not like that.
Oh, I quit. What have you got up your sleeve anyway?
A hunch.
Hunch.
Don't look so disgusted. I think it'll lead us somewhere. I've done a couple of favors for Gloria Cunningham, and I'm going to see if she'll return them.
Naturally, I want to do everything I can to help you.
Well, the one way is to tell Mr. Ensley how your father really died.
But do you think he'll really be able to find out?
I figure he might, because a large part of his practice is with the underworld.
Well, it's worth a try.
I'll wait here for you.
I'll hurry.
Well, Gloria. This makes the day perfect.
That's a very nice compliment.
Well, I really mean it.
I know you do.
Sit down. A cigarette?
I've had some very disquieting news today, Olson.
Well, that's too bad. What is it?
I learned that Father didn't die from a heart attack. He was poisoned.
Well, that's impossible. I was with him. He didn't eat or drink anything.
Nevertheless, he was poisoned.
But how?
By fumes from a poison capsule concealed in the mouthpiece of the telephone. You remember he was talking on the phone when he died?
What? Where did you hear this fantastic tale?
Oh, but it isn't fantastic. Sue Walker showed me the autopsy report on it.
Oh, now I know you're mistaken. Sue Walker's dead.
I shouldn't have told you that. I wouldn't.
Do you mean to say that Sue Walker's alive?
Very much so. You see, that test was sent out to fool whoever shot at her, to make them believe that she's dead.
Oh, so that's it.
You won't tell a soul, will you?
Well, of course not. But I can't understand why she sent you to me.
You knowing the underworld as well as you do, she thought that perhaps you could help us find Dad's murderer.
Are you sure that's the only reason? Well, is it?
Why, what other reason could there be?
Oh, well, none, of course. I guess I was startled at what you told me. I still can't believe it. You know, I think a trick will do us both good. I'll be back in a minute. Hello. This is Ensley. Get Fanning on the phone. The police know Cunningham was poisoned. And that's not all. Sue Walker's alive. I want her taken care of. There's no sense telling me that. She's alive and she must go. Don't argue with me. Get over here as fast as you can. You're not leaving, are you? Well, it's too bad you let your curiosity get the better of you. Because you heard too much for your own good.
I heard enough to convince me that you know more about my father's death than you admit.
Don't jump at conclusions.
We'll see about that.
Don't be foolish. Sit down. Be comfortable.
Homicide, please.
Homicide, Lieutenant Brown. Oh, why, how do you do, Miss Walker? Or is it Little Red Riding Hood?
Oh, cut the kidding now. This is serious. I've got Gloria Cunningham and myself in an awful mess.
Mm-hmm. You're in a jam, eh? And you had to come to Papa to get you out.
All right. Float if you like, but you got to help me out of this.
She's in a jam. Yeah? Uh-huh.
I'm positive that Ansley's mixed up in this some way. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'll meet you at 4th and Maple and make it snappy.
Take a look around upstairs, Pat.
Nobody up there?
Just that door. He's gone.
Oh, trying to be smart. I got Gloria in a fine mess.
I'll say you did.
Well, it's up to you to get her out.
Well, if you got that license somewhere, maybe I could have done something.
Well, I didn't, so we've got to think of something else. Pat, can't you think of something?
Yeah, a lot of things, but none of them are any good.
Say, listen, I've got an idea. Got a cigarette? come clean, Hensley.
You killed Cunningham.
We're going to pin a lot of murders on you. You wanted to be a big shot, eh? Control gambling and be a power. But you overstepped yourself.
Yeah, Hensley, your number's up. Huh? What you talking about?
Well, we'll make you talk if we have to work and relay down here for 48 hours.
I don't fair.
No, you won't. You stay right where you are.
Oh, I know my rights.
You have no rights, Hensley.
You can't do this to me.
You ain't seeing nothing yet.
Water. Give me some water.
When you talk, you'll get it, not before.
Are you ready to admit you killed Cunningham and the others? I want a drink. You'll get nothing to talk. Oh. Well, I don't say nothing. Up him up a little more, Pat.
Your turn's coming next, Tyler.
Don't beat me anymore.
When are you going to talk? Huh?
Oh, don't beat me anymore. Rennie Martin and your secretary are the men you want. I'm only a lawyer. I don't know anything about it.
Will you sign a statement to that effect?
I'll give you all the proof you want.
He's lying. Let me in there.
Book him for murder. I'll have the complaint drawn right away.
I had nothing to do with any murders, Mr. Sutton. Nothing at all.
I hope you can prove that.
All I did was give him information. Hensley killed him, not me.
Ah, you're just wasting your breath.
Wait a minute, I'll tell you all I know. Where the payoff place is. You can pick up the others there. They'll tell you I didn't kill anyone.
Go ahead.
6121 Lexington Avenue. It's a two-story house, the only one on the block.
Thanks. Take me with Sal. Come on, fellas.
Well, he fell for that old gag, hook, line, and sinker.
And how? You two fellas go around the back door and break in. But give me time to get to the front. Come on, Pat, come with me.
Hey, Randy, what are you going to do with that girl?
Nothing right now. Cover that back door.
Get away from that window. Well, Vanny, it won't be long before you'll be getting some of your own medicine. What are you talking about, my medicine? Ever hear of the lethal chamber in the big house? Call him in the car, Pat.
All right, take him away.
Get going, Vanny.
Wait a minute, Copper. I know I'm on the spot and I'm ready to make a deal.
Too late for that now, Vanny.
You want the guy who's really behind the gambling in this town, don't you?
I've got him. Come on.
No, you ain't. But if you give me a break, I'll fix it so you do get him. Now, what do you say?
I won't promise anything definite, but I'll do it.
That's good enough for me. I want to phone.
Hensley isn't at his apartment.
So you know he's the guy. Well, I know where to get him. Hello, this is Randy Martin.
Hello, Vanny. Say that again.
The Cunningham girl kicked up such a rumpus we had to quiet her. Yeah, that's right. And I've got to get out of town. I got to have some dough, so things blow over.
Why, that's all right, Vanny. I'll leave $5,000 for you at Smitty's.
No, you don't. I want 50 grand, and I'm coming right over to get it.
50 grand, huh? Oh, why, yes. I'll take care of you.
Satisfied?
Come on.
Expecting a Mr. Martin. Will you ring this phone a few minutes after he arrives? That's right, Mr. Martin. Thank you. Come in, Randy. Sit down. Well, this is an unexpected pleasure. Never mind that stuff. You're through, Wensley. Thanks, Fanny.
Get your hat.
Mind if I answer the phone first?
Okay.
Thank you. Don't touch that phone! The lethal team will do a much better job.
Your hat.
Trinity, 4600.
Get away from that phone!
Oh, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Gazette, get me the city editor. Flo Jackson? This is my last story. And this is an exclusive. We just arrested Arthur Ansley for the others.
And get this, too. She's quitting. She's moving.
And make it a headline.